the traffic increased substantially. I have received the written arguments of the appellants, but there is a slight confusion. Respondents, yes, are you there?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Lalengliana?
My lord.
You had submitted your arguments in forms of that point number 1 and 2, correct? Substantial question of law number 1. Is
My
that
lord.
right?
Yes.
So that is all. The 2-page note. That is all that you have submitted, correct?
I also submit the rebuttal of the arguments submitted by the appellants, my lord.
Rebuttal.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, I have got it. Yes. All right, I'm closing it. Arguments have been filed by both parties, including rebuttal, reserved for judgment.
Obliged, my lord.
Blinders. Yes, mentioning any? Yes, please.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 9 and 10, Lordship. In this matter, Lordship, Dr. V. Ahmed is not well, Lordship. Now,
one
today the client informed me, Lordship, their language is different.
Yes.
Lordship, item number 9 and 10, Lordship. In this,
Item 9 and 10.
yes, Lordship, I have taken consent, Lordship, from my senior, Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, Dr. V. Ahmed is not well, Lordship. Today the client informed me, Lordship.
Your name?
A.U. Ahmed.
Mr. A.
U. Ahmed.
A.U. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that Dr. B. Ahmed, who is the leading counsel in the matter, is indisposed and accordingly seeks accommodation in the matter. Prayer is not opposed. List, your appearing, Mr.
Number 1 to 4,
Mr. N.C. Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by M.S.J. Busso, is present, who does not oppose the prayer. List after
2 weeks, Lordship.
2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5, Lordship. So I need a little bit accommodation, Lordship. Regarding
You are for?
Industries and Commerce Department. On
It's a
behalf of
2017 matter.
Lordship, we have already submitted the leave application also.
Submitted what?
Leave application to the registry, Lordship.
Leave application.
Yes, Lordship.
Leave application of whose?
Anjan Kalita.
Mr. A. Kalita is appearing.
Yes, Lordship.
Standing Counsel Industries
Yes,
Department.
Lordship.
Returns are not yet filed.
Lordship.
Returns filed or not filed?
Lordship, file.
Filed. Who's for the other side? Have you taken consent?
Lordship, I tried to call him, but he
Then
didn't.
don't make a mention. You wait for your turn. Item 5. Yes, are you appearing for the petitioner?
Yes.
Any objection?
Medical issues are there, madam.
Mr. Counsel, next time, please do not waste the judicial time unless and until you take a consent from the other side. And it is anyway, it's item number 5. You could have waited till the matter is called. Why are you unnecessarily wasting time? As prayed for by Mr.
N. Kalita.
N. Kalita on the ground that Mr. A. Kalita, the Standing Counsel Industries Department is out of station.
Yes, Lord.
Is out of station, comma, which is not objected by Mr. M.K. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. List this matter after
2 weeks, Lord.
after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21, Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, the petitioner had expired, Lordship, on 30 September 2024, Lordship. Lordship, seek some accommodation, Lordship.
Your name?
H. Mozumdar, Lordship.
You are, have you informed
Yes,
the
yes, Lordship.
government? You are there, Mr. Dhar? Mr.
H. Mozumdar, Lordship.
Your name?
Yes.
Mr. H. Majumdar, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that during the pendency of the writ petition, comma, the petitioner has expired and accordingly he seeks accommodation in the matter for doing the needful. Stop. Prayer is allowed. List after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Lordship? I beg to mention for item number 17, my lord. I pray for 2-week adjournment of this matter, my lord.
17.
Lordship.
You are for
Petitioner.
the petitioner.
Lordship.
As prayed for by MSP Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner lists this matter after
2 weeks.
2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
With petition, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention a listing of a WPC. Listing of a WPC.
Senior bench has to be. Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 72 of today's daily list. Lordship. I appear for the petitioner, Lordship. In this matter, we have lost communication with the client, Lordship, and we tried, but we at the bar we have heard that, Lordship, this petitioner has already expired.
All right, you take your instructions then.
Lordship.
No?
Yes, sir.
As prayed for by Mr.
I'm MP Sharma, Lordship.
Mr. MP Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, which is not opposed by Mr. R. Dhar, learned counsel for respondent number. For learned standing counsel PWD, list this matter on such and such date after 3 weeks. Did you? 16 is to enable the petitioner to contact his client and obtain instruction in the matter.
I'm obliged, Lordship.
May I please your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13. The Lordship, the conducting counsel for the petitioner, Mr. A. Bhattacharya, he is suffering from high fever. So Lordship,
Mr. A. Bhattacharya.
Bhattacharya.
As prayed for on the ground that Mr. A. Bhattacharya, learned counsel for the petitioner, is indisposed, which is not opposed by the other side, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged, Lordship.
Call the list, please.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Inadvertently, during the time of filing of this instant petition, respondent number 5 is not made party. My humble prayer before your Lordship to
Mr. Bhattacharya,
kindly.
any objection?
No objection.
So I'll allow it. Your name?
B. Khaklari, Lordship.
Heard Mr. B.
Khaklari.
Khaklari, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. I. Borthakur, learned standing counsel, excise.
Lordship.
Department. Stop. By way of this application, the petitioner is seeking impleadment of one Upen Inti, Assistant Inspector of Excise, Messrs. Dynasty Bonded Warehouse Private Limited, Nagaon, Morigaon, Assam, as a arrayed party respondent. Stop. It appears that while filing the WPC number 5318 of 2024, the Constable Upen Imti inadvertently was left out from being arrayed as a party respondent.
Number 5.
Stop. It further appears this court at the time of moving the motion had directed. Is there any order? No.
There is an order, Lordship.
There is an order.
Yes.
It further appears that when this matter was moved on 23/10/2024, this court allowed the learned counsel of the petitioner to implead the said Constable Upen Inti as a party respondent in the accompanying writ petition. Stop. In view of the aforesaid, it appears that the presence of the proposed respondent number 5 is necessary for effective adjudication of the writ petition. Stop. Accordingly, the said Constable Upen Inti is arrayed, is impleaded as party respondent number 5. Stop. Allowed. Petition is allowed. Full name to dijiba. Accordingly, so and so is impleaded. Everything is there in the cost title. Let an amended cost title be submitted to the registry for doing needful disposed of.
Depublished, Lordship.
In the writ petition, should I issue notice?
Notice can be issued.
In the writ petition of Liquida WPC 5318, in view of the order dated so and so in IA so and so, let notice be issued to the newly impleaded respondent number 5 by registered post AD within a period of 5 days from today. And list after 2 weeks
2 weeks.
on a date to be fixed by the registry. 3 weeks.
Well, initially, the Directorate of Accounts and Treasuries of Government of Assam was not met party, Malad.
Yes.
And pursuant to your Lordship's order dated 23/9/24, Malad, this IA has been filed.
Mr. Kalita, there is some order, judicial order?
Yes, Malad. 23/9/24.
Where is that?
Malad, in main case, Malad. 23/9/2024.
Any objection?
No, Lordship.
Heard Mr. N.N. Kalita, na?
NK Gol.
N.K. Kalita, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard M.S.S. Burwa, learned.
S. Sharma for
S. Sharma,
for 1 and 3.
learned counsel for respondent number 1 and 3.
Yes.
Mr.
R. Boro, Lordship.
R. Boro, learned counsel for respondent number
C. Boro, Lordship. For respondent number 4.
Respondent number 4. Stop. By way of this application, the petitioner is seeking impleadment of Director of the Accounts and Treasuries, Government of Assam, as respondent number 6 in WPC number 3576 of 2024. Stop. It appears that the petitioner filed the accompanying writ petition seeking proportionate share of compassionate family pension of her deceased son, who was an employee under Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Assam. However, while filing the accompanying writ petition, the petitioner inadvertently did not implead the Directorate of Accounts and Treasuries, Government of Assam, as party respondent. It further appears that while the accompanying writ petition was taken up for admission hearing on 23/9/2024, the presence of the aforesaid Directorate of Accounts and Treasuries, Government of Assam, appeared to be necessary, and accordingly time was given for doing the needful. Stop. In view of the above, it appears that the presence of the Directorate of Accounts and Treasuries, Government of Assam, is essential and necessary for effective adjudication of the writ petition. Stop. Accordingly, the impleadment application stands allowed. As such, it is directed that so and so be impleaded as party respondent number 6, to submit amended cost title before the registry, disposed of. In the writ petition, his same issue notice.
Lordship, item 80, I has been filed by us, Your Lordship. By respondent number 4, Your Lordship.
Which one? Supplementary. What is this I in the same writ petition?
Striking, Lordship, for striking name of the accountant general, Lordship, because they
Oh, let it be there now. Accountant general, it's a family, it's ultimately a financial
Lordship, here,
implications are there.
petitioner fall under new pension scheme, Your
No,
Lordship.
it will need to
We
be
do not
seen.
say pension
Let
to
them first come. I am not, you want, I can issue notice and keep it. I'm not allowing it right now. In IA 3430 at ASA, item 80, that issue notice. And Duta Bostute writ petitioner to Ekelege after 3 weeks.
Right.
Issue notice, to register for the
My lord, in this case, I have filed an application for amendment as well as for impleadment of the party, my lord.
Impleadment, amendment and impleadment?
Yes.
What is the amendment that you, because if there is amendment,
Separate IA should have been filed.
yes, they may have an objection to your amendment.
No.
Any objection?
No, my lord, I'm explaining. After filing of the writ petition, I have came to know that the final gradation list has been published. So I have challenged the final gradation list.
Don't you, Mr. Counsel, don't you think two separate IAs were required, one for amendment and one for impleadment?
No. Why I am saying two is not required? After filing of this
Maybe.
writ petition, the final gradation list was published. When I am challenging the final gradation list, there one name who was appointed after the applicants. His name has been placed above.
Whatever. Ultimately, they both are different recourses that you are seeking.
That
One is for amendment and one is for impleadment.
That amendment, that impleadment is by way of amendment, my lord. Because after when I am challenging the final gradation list, his name may be as an array of respondents.
All right, I'm issuing notice.
Your Lordship, otherwise, on the last occasion, the question of maintainability was
raised.
kept open. That's why.
Where?
In
Last occasion.
In the main case?
In main
Yes,
case.
in main case,
Main-
24/6/24. That's why he has now filed this IA.
Amendment.
All right,
Clubbing
I'm
two
issuing
pre-
notice in the IA. You said issue notice. All private, all government respondents, or private is also there. Respondent number 5.
May I pray that
Who-
after
Yes, you accept notice for respondent numbers?
1 to 4, Your
1
Lordship.
to 4.
Mr. So and so accepts notice on behalf of respondent numbers 1 to 4. 5 registered post AD within a period of 3 days from today. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Much obliged.
File application for impleading
Mr. Das, impleadment?
Yes.
Yes, any objection? Contempt petition, Accountant General. I'm allowing it. Heard Mr. B.D. Das, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. D. Thousand, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr.
C. Sharma, Lordship,
C. Sharma for
4, 5, and 6.
respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6. And Mr. A. Chalia for respondent number 7. Anybody else?
I'm for
I.
respondent 1, 2, 3.
Thakur for respondent number
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. By way of this application, the petitioner is seeking impleadment of Shri K.S. Gopinath Narayan, I and A.S. Accountant General, within bracket A&E, Assam, Maidangao, Beltola, Guwahati, so-and-so, as respondent number 9 in the accompanying contempt petition, I, CP, CONT case C, number 716 of 2024. Stop. It appears that the contempt petitioner has filed the accompanying contempt petition for initiation of contempt proceeding against the contemner stroke respondents for alleged willful and deliberate violation of the order dated 19/7/2023 passed by this honorable court in WPC number 1231 of 2022.
Respondent number कितना? Respondent number?
It appears that during the pendency of the instant contempt petition, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the contemner stroke respondents has submitted that as the subject relates to pension, the matter has been placed before Office of the Accountant General within bracket A&E, Assam, for releasing the subject pension, and considering that the Accountant General A&E is not a party in the instant consent proceeding, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner has sought 2 weeks' time to obtain instruction and for doing the needful in the matter. Stop. It further appears that this court, by order dated 18/9/2024, allowed the aforesaid prayer of the learned counsel of the petitioner. Stop. In view of the above, it appears that the Accountant General A&E Assam is a necessary party for effective adjudication of the present contempt of the accompanying contempt petition. Stop. Accordingly, the impleadment is allowed. As such, it is directed that Shri K.S. Gopinath so-and-so is impleaded as a party respondent number 9. Number 9 in contempt case C of 716 of 2023. Let amended cost title be submitted to the registry for doing the needful. I'll issue notice in the contempt and it will be disposed of. In the contempt case, in view of the order passed in I so and so, let notice be issued to the newly impleaded contemptor stroke respondent number 9 by registered post AD within a period of 3 days from today. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Published.
May it please, Your Lordship. Well, this is for non-payment of the subsistence allowances to the petitioner since the month of January.
Instructions were sought for. What happened?
Yes, Lordship, in this matter, I had a miscommunication with the officer. Lordship,
Miscommunication.
yes, Lordship.
Now, have you properly communicated or not?
Yes, Lordship. It is, Lordship, till 2000. 2015 only payment is made, Lordship. After that, only till 2015 payment is made. After that,
What happened after 15?
After 15,
Why
Lordship,
payment not made?
Lordship, they are saying that there is paucity of fund, Lordship.
Paucity of fund cannot be a ground for non-payment
Yes, Lordship.
after you are availing the service.
Lordship.
Yes or no?
Yes, Lordship.
Service is being availed since 2016.
Yes, Lordship.
Then how can you not make a payment?
Lordship,
You are, this is for subsistence allowance.
subsistence allowance.
All right, you put your instructions by way of an affidavit.
Okay, Lordship. Or Lordship, may grant me some time. I will take instruction about remaining amount, Lordship. Earlier, when at one affidavit has filed, they said that the amount has been sanctioned. Yes, Lordship. But till that, nothing has been done regarding release.
No, then can we dispose it off by directing
Yes,
that
yes,
you make the
that can be
payments
done.
within a period of 3 months from today?
Lordship, let me take instruction.
What instructions? They are entitled. Where is your affidavit, Mr. Borwa?
We have filed it on 1/12/21, respond number 1. In the
R1.
affidavit,
Yes, paragraph.
Paragraph number 6. Also,
Okay.
thereafter, I was directed to get the latest instruction.
One second. Paragraph number 6. The flat rotundi person. Paragraph number 6, yes.
We have enhanced the annexation number 3. That order dated 22/4/22.
Already sanctioned.
Already sanctioned.
Yes.
Thereafter,
Then this is an annexure B. And then
Thereafter, we had in fact written letter to the NC department, the director, to release that particular subsistence allowance. But as my learned friend has now just surprised your lordship.
so I will dispose it off, and I within 3 months you release it. You are for NC Hills.
They will actually.
And even just now, I have got a letter issued by 29/2024. The subsistence allowance from the year 2018 to till date has already been sanctioned.
No,
So,
I am not
yes.
recording all that.
Yes, yes.
I am simply
Yes.
because you see from here, as per this,
Yes.
page 64, it appears 31/8/2009 to 17/5/18 has already been sanctioned,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I will record this, but in the direction, obviously, as on date,
Yes, madam.
whatever is there,
Yes.
you do it.
Yes.
This is item 6. You are Mr.
RS, madam.
Heard Mr. R. Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner stop. Also heard Mr.
She Sharma, Lord.
C. Sharma, learned standing counsel, NC Hills.
Yes, Lord.
And Mr. D. Borwa, learned B. Bora, learned counsel for
Respond number 1 and 3.
learned government counsel,
Government
learned junior government counsel for respondent number 1
and 3.
and 3. Stop. By way of this petition under Article 2 to 6 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner is seeking release of petitioner's subsistence allowance with effect from 6/1/2009 to December 2015 at the rate 75% of his salary from January 2016 to till date after deducting the subsistence allowance paid with effect from 6/6/2009 to December 2015 at 50% of his salary, and for according sanction for release of the subsistence allowance of the petitioner with effect from 6/1/2009 to December 2015 at 75% of his salary after deducting the payment already made from January-2016 to till date at 75% of his salary with arrear and current, including enhanced subsistence allowance as early as possible so that the petitioner can be able to draw the subsistence allowance as per government norms. It appears that while petitioner was functioning as Deputy Director Social Welfare Department, North Cachar Hills Autonomous Council, Haflong, he was arrested on 31/5/2009 on the basis of some alleged source of information in connection with Bokhisto PS case number 170 of 2009. And since then, he was languishing in jail till 16/8/2017. During the period of his said detention, the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam Social Welfare Department suspended the petitioner by notification dated 6/6/2009 from his service and subsequently drawn departmental proceedings against the petitioner with a show cause notice dated 13/8/2012. However, the said departmental proceeding was kept in abeyance in view of the order dated 2/6/15 passed by this court in WPC number 1655 of 2014. Thereafter, it appears that the petitioner was paid subsistence allowance since the date of his suspension, i.e. from 6/6/2009 to December 2015, that too at the rate 50% of his salary. However, thereafter, no subsistence allowances was paid to the petitioner till to the petitioner for which the present writ petition has been filed. It further appears that subsequently, though the petitioner was dismissed from his service by order dated 17/5/2018, after being convicted in NIA case number 1 of 2009, however, due to the stay order passed by this court on 10/8/2018 in WPC number 5365 of 2018, the petitioner is continuing under suspension. It further appears from the age it appears hurt parties. Then you see, it further appears from the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 1 that the subsistence allowance in favor of the petitioner was enhanced at a rate not exceeding 50% of the amount already sanctioned. That is already sanctioned 31/5/2009 to 17/5/2018. That is the date of his dismissal from service, which is equivalent to the extent of 75% of the officiating pay. Paragraph 6 of the aforesaid affidavit in opposition is reproduced hereunder for ready reference. This you will find at page 61, paragraph 6. Star mark please. It further appears from the notification dated 22/4/2020 issued by the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam Social Welfare Department, Dispur, to the Accountant General within bracket A&E Assam, Madamgaon Beltola, that the subject subsistence allowance is already sanctioned. Relevant portion of the aforesaid notification is also reproduced here under for ready reference. A to A. Page 64. Thus apparent that the subject subsistence allowance as claimed for in the aforesaid writ petition has already been sanctioned by the appropriate authority. That being so, I am of the considered opinion that this writ petition can be disposed of by directing the respondent authorities, especially respondent number 2, to release the subject subsistence allowance as sanctioned to the petitioner within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of this order, accordingly disposed of.
One thing with sanction they have paid 2018, my lord. Thereafter, he is continuing in service. In the meanwhile, his dismissal order has been set aside by this
So
honorable
that
court.
you have filed a representation.
Yes, my lord. Representation already filed.
It is needless to be clarified as regards the subsistence allowance after 2018.
Yes.
As claimed by the petitioner by representation dated.
My lord, the date is not here.
Then I saw one representation is there. Yes.
22/5/24.
22.
Yes.
Representation is
22/5/24.
Or 20, yes, yes.
22/5/2024.
Yes.
Is it an annexure? No.
Yes, yes, annexed.
It is not an action. It is
Annexed.
part of the instructions. Your Lord.
No, my lord, that page 55.
Be considered and disposed of by the respondents within a period of 2 months. 2 months from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this court order. Accordingly, writ petition stands disposed of.
Much.
Please, your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, petitioner is working as warrant officer in Assam Rifle. He is, my lord, aggrieved by the denial of his promise.
I cannot hear you.
I am suffering from cold and cough, my lord.
If you are having difficulty in speaking, I can take it up on another date. But yes, all pleadings are completed.
Pleadings completed, my lord. And fact is that, my lord, while my lord preceding 5 years, my lord, SCR criteria, my lord, he is lacking by 1 year, my lord. But that he, in the affidavit in reply, they have stated that, my lord, it was not communicated to them. On the last occasion, 4/11/24, my lord, I sought for instruction, my lord, whether this is communicated or not, because in the affidavit also, it is silent. I have sought for instruction to the department, but it is not yet received.
All right, we'll post it on another date. In the meantime, let you recover, and you also obtain your instruction, Mr.
Only
Parasar.
that short instruction.
My lord, my humble request, give a date after.
Yes, I'll give you a date. As prayed for by Mr. K.K. Parasar, learned counsel for the respondent, list this matter again on such and such date, dated by DDBO, to enable the respondent to place the instruction as called for by this court earlier.
3rd of December. 3rd of December, ma'am. Obliged.
Even on the last occasion, no appearance for petitioner, but it's a compassionate appointment.
Otherwise, even, my lord, we have filed affidavit, and it's a matter of, my lord, the petitioner's father died in 2008.
2016 they applied, and 2008
There is basically no case, my lord.
heard none appeals for the petitioner when the matter was called. Heard Mr. R. Dhor, learned counsel for
My lord, as an additional senior government.
learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondents. It appears that on the last occasion, i.e. 0306-2024, when the matter was last called, also there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. Stop. In view of the consecutive non-appearance of the petitioner, the writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
11.
Yes, Mr. Mohanto.
My lord, this is regarding, my lord, detail outlet of SPCL. My lord, point involved is already been decided by the Supreme Court, and I take the order also. Whatever, my lord, I was selected for, my lord, detail outlet. That is, my lord, page 27.
You want to say something?
Yes, Lordships. Lordships, my learned senior may be connected.
In fact, my lord, last occasion, he was asked to take instruction, my lord.
Yes, what happened?
Lordships.
Yes, please.
Now, have you obtained your instructions?
Yes, Lordships.
What are they?
So, Lordships, there is a difference. That was the selection procedure was in middle.
Mr. Counsel, Mr. Mohanto, Senior Counsel has submitted that there is an order which covers this case. This is your submission?
Yes, my
So, is this case covered?
Lordships are almost covered.
What do you mean by almost covered?
Lordship, there is a difference between this selection process was in initial stage, and due to our wrong advertisement, we have cancelled the location, not his candidature. There's a cancel all location, and that case was in selection procedure was in middle.
Was
in middle. Dispute was that regarding a route, status of a route, and from PWD department.
Mr. Mohanto, wait, what is your prayer here?
My lord, I just. I was selected for the detail outlet.
Yes.
That is draw lot. That is page 27. They inform us. That is
Selected.
you are
yes.
selected. Then, my lord,
Then it was cancelled.
It was cancelled in exam 9 page.
11/6/2020.
Without giving any reason, my lord. Then
Okay.
they filed an affidavit. In affidavit, they say that serial number 80 and 81 is two location. These two location fall in the not on the rural category, because it is covered in the national highway. That is their plea.
So the outlet, the retail outlet,
serial number 80 and 81.
dealership has to fall under a rural area.
Rural, no, not rural. It is. They say that it should not have rural because it is by because of the highway.
Okay.
So that is been my lord. Then another petition filed by the serial number 81. His petition, my lord, that issued PWD file an affidavit stating that it is not
rural.
national highway, it is rural.
It is rural.
So it is correct. So accordingly, that earlier petition was disposed of by Honorable Justice Promotion. I have annexed that. The file is also there, my lord.
Where is that order?
That is, my lord, I have annexed also. That is your lordship page, my lord. Your lordship will get, my lord, page 79. I have annexed that order.
Page 79.
79. That means, my lord, my affidavit in reply. Page 79, my lord.
Yes. So page 79, it relates to the same advertisement.
Same advertisement as regarding election.
Serial number 80.
80. My 81, 81.
You were 81.
81. So these two locations, my lord.
And both were cancelled on the same ground that it does not fall under
Yes.
rural,
Yeah.
which
Now
is
that matter
which is required as per the terms and conditions of the advertisement.
Yes. No, my lord, they have wrongly advertised.
No, okay.
That is their plea. They have wrongly advertised. That's why they went to withdraw it. That is their plea. But when that matter was adjudicated, my lord, now already PW department cleared. It is a rural. So correctly advertised. So accordingly, my lord, from the as per direction of the Honorable Court, LOI issued on the earlier petition in respect of 80. So same will be happen to me.
I think the same order. There is nothing to. I don't see any reason for.
My lord.
Saying something further, or it is absolutely same. The only difference is instead of serial number 80, it will be 81.
81.
Otherwise, the same order can be passed.
But in my case, my lord, my cancellation order has to go.
Your cancellation order has to be set aside.
Yes. Page 31.
1 second. Only permitted to write like this. This is item 11. Disposal, huh? Heard Mr. T.J. Mohantal, learned counsel, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. M.H. Talukdar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr.
M.R. Islam.
M.R. Islam, learned standing counsel.
Not
Learned counsel for respondent number
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, and 4. Who is appearing for 1? Mr. K. Gogoi, learned counsel, learned CGC for respondent number 1. By way of this writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, comma, the petitioner is assailing the impugned communication dated 11/6/2020 issued on behalf of the Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, cancelling the subject location Jaipur Bazaar to Khurumuza Bazaar, against which the petitioner has been selected for awarding retail outlet dealership. Stop. Prayer as a silo. The writ petitioner herein was selected for allotting a retail outlet of petroleum dealership in the site indicated at serial number 81 of the advertisement notice, correct? Dated 25/11/2018, which was on a rural road. After the selection was made, a complaint was lodged by an outsider stating that the location was not on a rural road, but it is on a state highway. As such, the process for setting up the retail outlet got stalled, and thereafter, no, don't say got stalled. As such, you were allowed, no? First, you were.
Yes, I was selected, my lord.
As such, the selection of the petitioner for setting up the retail outlet was cancelled by the impugned communication dated 11/6/2020. Stop. Hence, this writ petition. During the pendency of the writ petition, the respondent number, who filed the affidavit here?
No.
Affidavit is filed here, no? Affidavit filed by respondent number
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Inter alia confirming that the, what is the name of the that area?
That is my lord, location, my lord.
Jaipur Bazaar to Khurumuza Bazaar falls under the category of rural road.
No, that
No.
my lord, they are special. They say it is not a rural, but in earlier litigation, PWD filed an affidavit.
In that it said. Okay, Anupam Hetu that pertinent that another writ petition being WPC 4787 of 2022 was filed by one Tapan Kumar Nath, who was selected for allotment of a retail outlet of petroleum dealership against the same advertisement in the site indicated at serial number 80. Same advertisement notice dated 25/11/2018. Stop. In the aforesaid writ petition, the respondent number 6 within bracket PWD had filed an affidavit inter alia confirming that the aforesaid locations at serial number 80 and serial number 81 falls under the category of rural road. Stop. It further appears that in view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the respondent number 6 within bracket PWD, this court by judgment and order dated 27/9/2023 disposed of the aforesaid writ petition with a direction to the respondent numbers 2 and 3 to do the needful by taking note of the stand taken by the respondent number 6 in paragraph 7 to 9 of the said affidavit. Stop. It is submitted at the bar that the present writ petition can also be disposed of in similar lines. Stop. Accordingly, I am of the considered view that this writ petition can also, this writ petition can be disposed of by directing the respondent numbers 2 and 3 to do the needful by taking note of the stand taken by the respondent number 6 in paragraph 7 to 9 of the affidavit filed in WPC number 4787 of 2022. However, the impugned cancellation order dated 11/6/2020 is kept in abeyance, is set aside and quashed in view of the aforesaid stand taken by the respondent number 6 within bracket PWD in WPC 4787 of 2022. Stop. Writ petition accordingly stands disposed of.
This is my humble submission that observation making should in the filing the affidavit in reply by the 2 and 3.
Huh?
Observation may be given.
For what?
For filing affidavit by the 2 and 3.
For filing. I have already
already
disposed of.
filed because
He wants to say that he has already filed a
All right, that is there. You are agreeable to this order.
My lord, in this matter, my lord, some instruction is necessary, my lord. Instruction is necessary.
Instruction is awaited.
Awaited, my lord. 3 weeks time maybe.
All right. As prayed for by Mr. T. Sudhya Leonard, additional senior governor.
Yes, my lord.
Assam, list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent to place the instructions as called for earlier by this court.
Obliged.
14 and 15.
Punishment, penalty of censure.
censure.
Yes, Mr. Mitra.
Yes, my lord. Should I start or he will start?
No, the pleadings are completed.
It is complete, but on the last occasion, it was their submission that they will file
Additional pleadings. Yes, that's why I asked. It
I can-
appears
we can
in
do
the
it.
meantime, the respondent counsel is permitted to bring on record additional pleadings.
Not necessary, my lord. I don't want to
No,
file
but
it.
what is this? Before in one date you all want to bring it, another date you say you don't want to bring it. You have to make up your mind. If you want to bring it, you bring it.
Because I don't, after going through this, I find that there is no necessity.
Mr. S. Mitra, learned counsel for the respondent numbers 2 to 6, submits that though time was sought for bringing on record additional pleadings as on 27/9/2024 before this court. However, upon going through the pleadings, he further submits that no further additional pleadings will be filed in the matter. Stop. Yes, when do you want it?
Your Lordship, next month.
In view of the above, list this matter again for admission. On
Admission.
May I come in, Lord? Lord, item number 15, next item, Lord.
Yes.
It is filed by us, Lord. In that application, Lord, the relief that has been sought for by the petitioner, Lord, has been granted by the respondent.
So yours become infructuous.
Yes.
One sec, I'll come to you. Let me finish 14 first. In 14, you say list after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
Now give me 15. 15 has become infructuous.
No, my lord, there is that's what I have objections. Last time also.
You have an objection about the writ petition being
because
infructuous.
because we are two tax.
Mr. Counsel, do you have a objection that the to the prayer that the writ petitioner has
Yes,
become
because
infructuous?
if
What is your objection?
Yes,
Because he is the petitioner.
my
He
lord,
says
my
it-
lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my
Mr.
submission.
Mitra, the petitioner is satisfied. How
No.
can you
Yes, my lord,
raise an objection to that?
Because I'm telling you what
Let
thing-
the matters be connected will not make any difference, because you see in item 15, this court is not passing any order on merit.
No,
The
no,
writ petitioner
but
is
that
saying
the
he is
document they
satisfied.
have, but the document they have annexed. I want to compare it because
You
they have
do
not come with
whatever
the
you want to do,
agreement.
Mr. Mitra. Yes, your name.
BK Shah.
Heard, Mr. BK Sen, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. S. Mitra, learned counsel appearing on behalf of respondent number 325. Anybody else? Respondents? Mr. K. Gogor, learned CGC. Stop. Mr. BK Sen, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that during the pendency of the petition, the relief sought for has already been granted by the respondent and respondent company, and accordingly submits that the matter has become infructuous. In view of the aforesaid endorsement by learned counsel for the petitioner, the writ petition stands dismissed on being infructuous. Disposed of.
My lord, if your lordship goes to 11-12 order, you just 11-12.
15 is disposed of.
No, my lord, they dispose of, my lord, but she
Mr.
put that, my
Counsel,
lord.
the petitioner is saying
No, my lord,
infructuous.
no, petitioner, my this case
All right,
is
done.
same
Next.
petitioner.
Yes.
Non-payment of bill, lordship.
Contractual bill.
Contractual bill.
Who is appearing for the other side? BTC?
Lordship.
Where are BTC? Mr. Rabha?
Yes.
There was a order on October
Yes, my lord,
whereby you were supposed to get some instructions.
I have talked to the principal secretary this morning, my lord. He says that at least 2 months will be required for further scrutiny, my lord. Kindly allow me to file affidavit after 2 weeks, my lord.
Time and again, you've been seeking the same prayer.
It's
Mr.
true, my
Rabha.
lord.
Lordship, admitted amount, lordship, already, lordship, 3.
What inquiry when the amount is admitted?
Yes, that is true, my lord. They have undertaken a further scrutiny, my lord.
No, but why? What further scrutiny? Once it is admitted,
Executive committee
where
has
is the admission?
Lordship, 3 circle officer, lordship, for case number 41, 43, and 44. 3 circle officer admitted them, lordship. They have received all the products, lordship.
One second. This annexure is slightly anyway. Page 44, read.
Lordship, 44, lordship. With referring to the subject cited above, I have the honor to present you the physical verification report to water filters then supplied from Rajdeep Day, Krishnapati, Nagaon. As the items mentioned above are already distributed, lordship, amongst beneficiaries before the physical verification could be done, and undersigned sought a report from the block development officer, lordship, Sira, regarding quantity received from lordship. As per report received, lordship, 728 pieces water filter scanned and were received from Rasipur, lordship. 3 circle officer, lordship, and in
All right, we'll give them a last chance. Mr. S.R. Rabha, Learned Standing Council, BTC, seeks further accommodation in the matter to place to file the necessary affidavit in opposition, including indicating the time frame within which the inquiry, which is set to be undertaken against the contractual bill submitted by the petitioner, shall be completed. Stop. It appears that repeated time has been granted to the respondent. However, the inquiry is still not completed. However, the instruction as called earlier by this court as regards the time frame of completion of the inquiry is still not placed before this court. It further appears that 3 circle officers had already admitted the contractual bill amount of the petitioner, including the receipt of the goods supplied by the petitioner. Stop. That being so, by way of last chance, the respondent are allowed to file their response in the matter and to conclude the inquiry undertaken by the respondents within a period of 2 months from today. Affidavit কৈ দিয়া, stop. Be that as, it is needless to be clarified that since the contractual bill amount appears to have already been admitted by the officers of the respondents, it is desirable that the issue involved in this writ petition is sorted expeditiously. Listing date after 2 weeks. After 3 weeks. Yes, Mr. Das.
Pleadings complete, Lordship. Pleadings complete, Lordship. Fix the matter in hearing column, Lordship.
Admission hearing.
Promotion matter.
Promotion to the post of assistant engineer.
I'll admit it and post it for hearing. I'll give you a date. How does it make a difference? Let it be admitted. Heard, Mr. H.K. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard. Mr.
A. Chakraborty.
A. Chakraborty, learned.
GA Assam.
GA Assam. Stop. It appears. You are Mr.
Mr. M.M. Rahman, respondent number 7.
It appears that the writ petition requires a full-fledged hearing. Admit no formal notice as respondents are duly represented by their counsels. List for hearing. Yes, when?
Yes, I have not received the reply copy of the affidavit.
Give it.
No, I think their reply.
No, respondent number 7.
I'll find it.
Give it. Our report, pleadings are completed. That's a full-fledged hearing. 12 December.
Oh, bless.
Much.
Family pension. Last time also there was no appearance.
I'm for respondent number 4.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr.
And collator.
So and so is present for the respondent number 4. It appears that on the last occasion, I-30-10-2024, also there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner when the matter was last called. Stop. In view of the consecutive non-appearance for the petitioner, this writ petition stand dismissed for non-prosecution.
22 to 31.
Matter pertains to the appointment of the person suffering from disability under the various departments of the government of Assam. Pursuant to the advertisement dated 30th December 2000.
An affidavit in opposition was filed by R4.
My lord, that only state has filed in some matters, my lord, excluding item number.
These are all. This is a series.
Similar matters, identical matters. My lord, the health department is yet to file a response.
Who is appearing for health?
And the social justice and empowerment department has also not filed a response.
Health, anyone? Where is Gogoi? You are appearing for health.
In this case, Lordship, D.U. Pomanyu is appearing.
Where is he?
I'll inform Lordship.
I'm taking it up after some time.
Lordship.
You wait.
Non-payment of higher assessment.
Contractual bill, Mr. Gogoi.
32, Lordship, I have received instructions.
You have received?
Lordship.
Positive.
Instruction is there, Lordship. So we will, by way of affidavit, we will place it, Lordship.
Mr. K. Gogoi, learned CGC.
No, governance.
Is confusing. Learned additional. Senior government advocate for the state respondent submits that he has received, that his office has received the instructions in the matter which he would like to place by way of an affidavit. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks
Lordship.
on a date to be fixed by the registry. Same prayer about in the others.
33
to 37, my lord.
33 also we have received, Lordship.
33 same.
Lordship.
34.
Similar.
34, Lordship, we have not received instructions. So
All right,
Lordship,
that will come back later. 35.
35, Lordship, we have received file affidavit, Lordship.
35 you have filed.
Lordship, on the basis of paragraph in my lord may dispose.
All right, all right. Any other matters? 36.
36, Lordship, we have received instructions, Lordship, we'll file affidavit.
Okay, 36 same.
And 37 also, Lordship, same.
37 same. Then 38.
38 not.
38 is a different matter.
38 defined.
39.
39 also defined, Lordship.
Okay. So now, Egita Horgol, now 34 you said you have not received.
So, Lordship, after 4 weeks.
All right. In 34 you say Mr. So-and-so seeks for 2 weeks further time for filing the return in the matter. Prayer is allowed. List up the so.
Lordship, instead of 4 weeks, Lordship,
3 weeks.
3
3. Okay. 35.
35, my lord may on the basis of paragraph 8 dispose of, Lordship. Admitted among, Lordship.
Paragraph 8.
Lordship.
From the additional affidavit.
Affidavit in page 30, Lordship. 30, Lordship.
This is the affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 8. No.
Lordship, respondent number 8, Lordship.
Respondent number 8. And you say paragraph number
8, Lordship. Paragraph 8, page 30, Lordship.
Amount of 4,98,000 is admittedly due to the petition.
Lordship.
So by what we'll say to release the aforesaid amount within 2 months?
3 months, Lordship.
Within 3 months from the data received. Okay.
Lordship.
In item 35. Huh? Heard Mr.
A. Hussain.
A. Hussain. Hussain.
Hussain.
H-O-S-S-A-I. A. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondent. Stop. By way of this petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner is seeking release of the admitted amount, admitted contractual bill amount, right? Contractual bill amount.
Vehicle requisition.
Of rupees 4,98,440.25 within brackets in words as due to be paid to the petitioner by the authority on the basis of the vehicle hired by them for as per requirement.
Lordship.
Stop. Contractual bill to open a So this is higher charge.
Higher charge.
It appears that during the pendency of the no, 1 second. It appears that the petitioner is the registered owner of a vehicle bearing registration number AS-25-BC-3933 within brackets Scorpio, which was hired by the respondents on different dates in the year 2022-2023 for the purpose of maintaining law and order situation, etc. in the district of Kamrup, and also released on different dates after utilizing the same for different periods of days. It further appears that the petitioner submitted her bills after the release of her vehicle, which is amounting to rupees 498,440.25 within brackets in words, but since no payment has been made till date, comma, the petitioner has filed the instant writ petition. Stop. During pendency of the writ petition, comma, the respondent number 8 within bracket Superintendent of Police Kamrup has filed an affidavit in opposition wherein the respondent has clearly admitted that the aforesaid amount of rupees 498,440.25 is due to the petitioner. Stop. Paragraph 6, 7, and 8 of the aforesaid affidavit in opposition is reproduced hereunder for ready reference. In page 36, 37, 38. I must start a mass. Heard the parties who could Mr. So and so, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that in view of the categorical admission on behalf of the respondent, the writ petition can be disposed of with a direction to release the aforesaid admitted amount. Stop. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate, also fairly submits that in terms of the aforesaid paragraphs as contained in the said affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 8, the writ petition can accordingly be disposed of. In view of the aforesaid endorsements by the learned counsels of the parties and the admission as contained in paragraph 8 of the affidavit in opposition extracted herein above, filed on 7/8/2024 by respondent number 8, this court, in the interest of justice, is inclined to dispose of this writ petition by directing the respondent authorities to release the admitted amount of rupees 4,98,440.25 to the petitioner within a period of 2 months, 3 months from the date of receipt of the certified copy of the court's order. Ordered accordingly, disposed of. Yes, Mr. Upamanyu, your affidavits are required. Give us a time frame within which you will file your affidavit.
Lordship.
Because you are the main respondent, it appears, in these matters.
No, Lordship, it is the SLRC and the Health Department as well, Lordship.
So health is you?
Yes, Lordship. I will, Lordship, 3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks.
Yes.
As prayed for by Mr. S.U. U. Upamanyu, right?
D.
Sorry. By Mr. D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Council, Health Department, list this matter after 3 weeks.
Yes, Lord.
To enable the Health Department file their response and return in the matter.
There's an interim in item numbers
Interim?
22 to 30. In item numbers 22 to 30.
Interim orders passed in item number
22 to 30.
22 to 30.
My lord, let me continue.
If any, shall continue till the next date of listing. It 22 to 30 major, repetition numbers would. So otherwise, this is 22 to 31, right?
Yes, sir.
After 3.
All right.
Mazot at a serial number 9.
Lordship, I'm appearing for the private respondent number 8, Lordship.
Where is your counterpart?
Lordship, earlier also maybe they did not appear.
Yes, you are for the petitioner.
Respondent, Lordship.
Huh?
Respondent number 8, Lordship.
Huh?
Kindly give him some time.
For what?
My senior is coming. Madam.
Have you filed your return? Your PHE?
Today I'm filing, Lordship.
You are filing?
Yes, today.
All right, you file it. Mr.
S.U. Ahmed.
S.U.
Yes.
Mr. S.U. Ahmed, Learned Standing Council, PHE.
No, private respondent.
Learned Council appearing for
Private respondent number 8.
Respondent number 8 submits that the affidavit that submits that the respondent shall file the return during the course of the day.
Yes.
Stop. So filing. List after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Yes, sir.
Let them file it. You have a look.
Madam.
Mr. Ahmed, where is your counterpart, PNRD? Affidavit still not filed?
No, Lordship. They haven't filed.
some affidavit, some instructions
Yes.
on the last
Yes,
occasion.
Lordship. On the last occasion,
Miss
they have submitted.
Bora, where is Miss Bora? N Bora, PNRD. Mr. Dhar,
I'll now just find out.
after some.
Highly obliged.
Termination.
Yes, Your Lordship. In this matter, Your Lordship, I'm for item number 40, Your Lordship. In this case, my case, Your
PNRD again. Mr. Datta, this is that series which you had submitted. Some similar petitions were pending.
My lord,
On the
the
last-
series matters, my lord, I'm praying for a date fix on a hearing day, my lord. I'm ready for hearing, my lord.
But you are not going to file any affidavit?
Affidavit in one case we have already filed.
Which case have you filed?
Number
41.
41.
So is it your, are you submitting that the affidavit filed in item 41 will cover all the
All the
petitions?
Basically, my lord, law points there. My lord.
And for the other side, you are appearing in all matters?
No, Your Lordship, item 40 only.
Only in item 40. And the rest, Mr. Ken Chaudhary appearing with you, Mr. Gautam?
I'm appearing in 41, 42, rest I'm.
You are led by Mr. Chaudhary in all the other matters?
Lord.
So have you received the affidavit in item 42?
No, Your Lordship.
You give it,
I'll
Mr.
serve, yes,
Doctor?
I'll serve, yes.
So if you are
Basically,
relying,
law points, my lord.
see,
Yes.
whatever,
Yes,
if it's
yes,
a
yes.
law point or whatever, if
My
that is
lord.
the affidavit
Yes,
you want to rely, then
I have to serve him, yes.
the petitioner in item number 41 is entitled.
Yes, yes, yes.
40.
40, yes.
All right. Ekটু একেলগে লৈ লব। Heard Mr. K. Mira,
Yes, sir.
Learned Counsel, into item number in WP, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner in WPC 1093 of 2024. Also heard Mr. N. Gautam, Learned Counsel for the petitioner in item numbers 41 to
45.
45. And Mr.
As doctor.
As Dr. Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD. N. Gautam to also no koribo, a Dr. to also koribo. Mr. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD submits that the affidavit in opposition filed in
Item 41.
Filed in WPC 4707 of 2023
Yes.
shall cover all the connected writ petitions, and he stop. Let a copy of the said affidavit be also served upon the Learned Counsel, Mr. K. Mira, appearing in WPC 1093 of 2024. List again on
Any hearing date, my lord.
Court's confidential.
the date on such and such date.
Obliged.
Obliged, my lord.
39, yes. In 39, MS Bora on the last occasion submitted that she has received some instructions and she wants to place it by way of an
My lord,
affidavit.
she is because of some health issues, my lord, she is not available, and the files are not available in the chamber, my lord. So it needs some time, my lord.
All right. As prayed for on behalf of Learned Standing Counsel, as prayed for by Mr. S. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD,
Yes.
List this matter after
2 weeks, my lord.
2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the said department to file their return in the matter.
Obliged.
Highly obliged.
46.
May I
Yes.
please, Your Lordship? The matter relates to family disbursement of family pension, but today, my lord.
But what is
to IAs? Your
yes?
My lord, we have made some mistakes, Your Lordship.
Both the IAs are for correction.
My lord, one is for impleadment and
Which is correction? Which one has to be taken first, impleadment or correction?
correction, my lord.
Which is the correction? IA
2626, my lord.
2626.
My lord.
Who's appearing other side?
Elementary education.
Typographical error in the cost title. What is the
My
typo
lord,
error?
the serial numbers, my lord. It ought to have been 1 to 7, but it appeared in 1 to 444, 1 to 6. My lord, para 3.
Okay, page 2.
Page 5, para
So
3.
it was inadvertently numbered.
Numbered serial.
randomly numbered. Anyone appearing in the other side? Yes, education.
46. 11 to 88.
I'm allowing the correction, Mr. Dhar.
My lord.
It's random numbering.
My lord.
Into I-2626 of 2024. Heard MSSS Jia, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, applicant, sorry. Stop. Also heard Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate for the state respondents. Stop. By way of this application, comma, the applicant is seeking correction of typographical errors in the cause title in the accompanying writ petition, i.e. WPC number 1214 of 2024. Stop. It appears that the respondents in the cause title in the accompanying writ petition has been randomly, inadvertently arrayed, numbered, for which the present writ petition for which the present application has been filed. Stop. Heard, Swenson. In view of the above, comma, the correction as sought for warrants to be allowed, and accordingly the application is allowed by directing the respondents to be numbered as respondent numbers 1 to 7 in the cause title in place of respondent numbers 1 to 6. Stop. Let an amended cause title be submitted to the registry for doing the needful. Stands disposed of. Next.
My lord, the next one is 2655, my lord. My lord, we are...
Where is Mr. Dhar? This is for impleadment.
My lord.
I'll allow.
Impleadment of?
Director of Pension.
My lord.
Director of Pension, because the issue pertains to pension.
Pension, my lord. I can appear for director of pension.
Huh?
I can appear.
So in the main, I will... for notice, I'll see you accept. Likha. Next I is 2655, right?
My lord.
For disposal, huh? But by way of this application, comma, the applicant is seeking impleadment of Director of Pension Assam as respondent number 8 in the accompanying writ petition, i.e. WPC number 1214 of 2024. Stop. It appears that while filing the accompanying writ petition, comma, the petitioner inadvertently did not implead the Director of Pension Assam as respondent in the writ petition. Stop. It further appears that the presence of the aforesaid Director of Pension Assam is essential and necessary for effective adjudication of the matter. Stop. Accordingly, the impleadment application stands allowed. As such, it is directed that the respondent number 8, as such it is directed that Director of Pension, Assam be impleaded as respondent number 8 in the accompanying writ petition, i.e. WPC 1214 of 2024. Stop. Let amended cause title be submitted to the registry for doing the needful disposal.
My lord, let registry may reflect the name of G. Assam.
One sec. You don't want that in the disposed IA. In the writ petition, you write, let notices in view of the impleadment, of the respondent number 8 in IA 2655 of 2024, comma, let notice be issued to the newly impleaded respondent number 8. Stop. Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 8, newly impleaded respondent number 8. Stop. Extra copies within the course of the day list after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Let registry reflect the name of GA Assam in the cause list. Anything else, Mr. Dhar?
This petition is filed against non-payment of compassionate family pension. The petitioner has been appointed on my lord 16/12/1993. His service was regularized in 2003.
Some steps were required. Have you taken?
Yes, Your Lord.
This there was something pending before the apex court.
Yes, that is
Well, already
concluded, my lord.
Disposed of.
Yes. Order to delete.
Yes. No, but on the last occasion, Standing Council PNRD sought 4 weeks to take steps in view of the development before apex court in so and so.
Yes,
Well, I have what? This is the apex court judgment.
No, but what steps you wanted to take?
Uh,
You wanted to bring this.
My lord, actually, after the apex court order, my lord, apex court granted liberty to file one IA for clarification of the division bench
So
order.
have you done that?
Yes, we have already filed, my lord. Lordship may dispose of this matter because
Disposed of with what direction?
direction the effect of that the main order, my lord. One similar matter has been already disposed.
Which
that
is
will
that?
affect.
My lord, annexer, my lord 15, page 62.
Because after the clarification of the order division bench, my lord, that will cover all the cases.
60?
62.
It starts from 60. Oh, 62.
62.
Yes.
It's a division bench.
Yeah, division bench.
Against this, an appeal
The IA
was
has been
filed.
filed. Yes, yes.
Operating part.
Operating part is page, my lord, page 78.
Yes, read.
Page 78. My lord, conclusion. In view of the aforesaid discussion and reasons, this court cannot but held that the offending portion of the order dated 28/3/2018 issued by the Secretary to the Government
Which
of
is the
Assam.
single judge's order?
My lord, single judge order, my lord, page, my lord, 56 to 61. 56.
Directing necessary orders on the entitlement of the pension petitioner for pension. That is the order. This is under the family pension.
Yes, Your Lord.
Yes.
So you you are saying that this petition can be disposed of in similar line. Where is your prayer?
My lord, prayer is page, my lord, page 22 onwards, my lord.
Page?
22. Start, my lord.
All right. Item 47. Heard Mr.
M. Islam.
M. Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner stopped. Also heard Mr. S. Datta, learned steering counsel PNRD. And Mr. R. Dhor, learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondent.
Finance is also there, my lord.
Finance? Anyone from finance? Call H. Alia. Mr. H. Alia, learned steering counsel finance. By way of this petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner is seeking direction for payment of the pension with effect from the date of death of the petitioner's husband by considering the total length of service of the petitioner's husband reckoned from the date of his initial appointment, i.e. on 16/12/1993 in the service of the Panchayat till his date of death on 22/7/2022 in terms of the judgment and order dated 24/3/2010 passed in WA number 145 of 2009 and the judgment and order dated 5/8/2023 passed in WA number 133 of 2023. Stop. It is submitted at the bar that the issue involved in this writ petition is squarely covered by the judgment and order of this court in the case of Noor Hussain Molla in WPC 4397 of 2022, wherein this court by judgment and order dated 5/8/2022 was pleased to direct the respondents in the PNRD department to pass necessary orders on the entitlement of the petitioner for pension by taking note of the law laid down by the division bench in WA 145 of 2009. It appears that the aforesaid judgment and order of the learned single judge against the so-and-so, the state respondent had preferred a writ appeal, being writ appeal 133 of 2023, which was dismissed by the division bench of this court, and by upholding the decision said judgment and order of the single bench of this court dated 5/8/2022. Stop. It further appears that against the aforesaid judgment and order of the division bench, an SLP was preferred before the apex court, which is also dismissed by the apex court by judgment and order dated 19/7/2024. I got SLP being SLP number SLP within bracket civil diary number 24107 of 2024. It thus appears that the decision of the learned single judge in WPC 4397 of 2022 stands affirmed. In view of the above, I'm inclined to dispose of this writ petition in similar line as that of WPC 4397, as that of the judgment and order dated 5/8/2022 passed in WPC number 4397 of 2022. Stop. Resultantly, the respondents are directed to pass necessary respondents, should I say in PNRD? Respondents in PNRD department are directed to pass necessary order on the entitlement of the petitioner for pension by taking note of the aforesaid judgment and order dated 5/8/2022 passed in WPC 4397 of 2022 and the division bench in WA 145 of 2009 and WA 133 of 2023.
My lord, instead of 145, my lord, only 133 may be.
Okay, 145 to Coconut Island. 133 order to Didibo. That is, the date is what?
Date is
5/8/2023.
No, 5/8 is single judge.
5/8/2023 is the division bench order.
Both my lord. Only year is different, my lord.
Acha. 5/8/23.
Yes.
The other one is 5/8/22.
Yes.
into division bench order to 5/8/2023. Huh? Disposed of.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
Lordship, my learned counsel is on another court. Kindly matter 2.
Yes, what
My lord,
about affidavits, Mr.
instruction not
Datta?
received, my lord, in this
Not
matter.
received?
Not received.
2 weeks?
3 weeks, my lord.
As prayed for by Mr. S. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD, list this matter after 3 weeks to enable the said department to file return in the matter.
49 also, my lord, affidavit instruction not received, my lord.
Same. Huh? 3 weeks.
My lord, is a family pension.
3 weeks, let him file his affidavit.
No, it is a kabar case, my lord. Maybe short date may be given.
2 weeks.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
49 2 weeks. Yes,
Lordship, we have filed our affidavit, my lord.
Ms. Bora, your affidavit is on 21/5.
My lord.
R2.
Lordship.
Look, I am paying for respondent of 4. I need some time because 4 weeks.
As prayed for by Mr. S. Kotoki, Learned Counsel, appearing for respondent number 4, list this matter after 3 weeks to enable the said respondent file their return in the matter. Date may delay, date fixed by registry code.
I have already filed my affidavit.
But your affidavit is not on record.
I have filed it on 11/11.
It's not on record. 9, no? So I'm Reganka. 9 ki affidavit ko.
11/11.
MS B. Sharma, Learned CGC. Learned CGC submits that return has been filed on 11/11/2024 on behalf of the
All the respondents.
respondents. Stop. However, the same is not available on record. Let registry verify and place the same on record. List next week on any date to be fixed by the registry.
Lordship, here in this matter, I am yet to receive my instruction.
My lord, similar case has already been decided. And a similar matter, petition. Recently, it has been decided.
Let me have my instruction, Lordship.
Have you seen that order, Mr.
Lordship, I
Upamanyu?
know this order, Lordship.
Is it covered?
Similar
If it is covered, if it is similarly situated,
Unnecessary,
why
madam.
to fix it on another date?
Lordship, because
You have a look at it, end of the list. End of the list. Have a look. End of the list. Huh?
May I please your lordship? I am appearing on behalf of Mr. M. Sharma for respondent number 225. Lordship, may I allow some more time to file our affidavit?
Yes,
in
Mr.
opposition?
Rasgupta, the bank wants to file affidavit. How much more time?
Lordship, 3 weeks.
Initially, they also prayed for filing affidavit.
All right, last chance. As prayed for by MS?
S. Yasmin.
S. Yasmin,
Yes.
Learned Counsel for respondent bank.
225, yes, Lordship.
Respondent numbers 225,
yes.
List this matter after 3 weeks to enable the said respondent bank file their return in the matter. Stop.
Can there be a fixed date?
List on such and such date.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Lordship, in this matter, I have received detailed instruction, Lordship. I want to file affidavit, Lordship.
You want to file affidavit?
Yes, Lordship.
As prayed for by MS M. Bhattacharya, Learned Additional State Senior Government Advocate, list this matter after
3 weeks, Lordship.
After 3 weeks and a date to be fixed by the registry
Lordship.
to enable the said respondent file return in the matter. Stop. On top, you say heard Mr. R.P. Sharma, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by R. Rangmai, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and also M. Bhattacharya.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
55. My lord, in this matter also I need 3 weeks time, my lord. Instruction not received.
As prayed for by Mr. S. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD. Anybody else wants time?
I'm for reference number 6.
You want time? and Mr.
H. Chakraborty,
H. Chakraborty, learned counsel,
Junior Government
learned junior government advocate for the state respondents.
and J. Laskar for respondent.
You will file.
File.
And Mr. J. Laskar, learned counsel, appearing for
Respondent number 6.
respondent number 6, list this matter after 3 weeks to enable the aforesaid respondents file return in the matter.
There is an interim order.
Interim, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing. Dismissal from service.
Herein, Your Lordship, affidavit has already been filed, Your Lordship.
Affidavit filed.
Lordship.
Because there was a direction if
Yes,
not
yes.
filed. Anyway, would you file a return in the matter?
Yes.
Reply in the matter?
I'll file it.
All right. As prayed for by Mr.
A.M. Khan, Your Lordship.
A.M. Khan, learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matter after 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Lordship, date may be fixed, Your Lordship.
You
Any
want
date
how
on
much
the first
time?
week of December, Your Lordship.
Mr. Counsel, how much time you want?
On the first week of December, within 1 week, I'll file, Your Lordship.
2 weeks to file rejoinder to the counter affidavit filed by respondent numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Comma. List this matter on a day-to-day basis.
Supplementary addition 73.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Contractual bill,
Yes,
BTC,
Lordship, this is the instruction that I have.
you have received because otherwise order was there.
Yes.
Are you unwell? Change of weather.
Yes, my dear, that's it.
What is this kind of instructions? Paucity, availability of funds, next financial year. When it comes to availing of the services, that is not taken.
It's there.
So you must make contingency funds should be there. You are a welfare state.
Lordship, this instruction I have received today only, Lordship.
So
I'll try to.
can I dispose this matter with a direction that you will release whatever is there within 3 months?
Lordship may allow, because there is a policy decision that whatever the annual budget, the
How
PTC
much time?
Lordship, this instruction I have received it today. Lordship,
Because as per
get
this,
it.
it says in the next financial year.
That's true, Lordship.
be considered.
With regard to the payment and time period, Lordship.
But you see, you can't keep this matter hanging like this.
No,
This
Lordship,
is not done.
short time.
So you give me a time frame
Lordship, short time. I will try
Tomorrow.
to clarify it.
tomorrow,
Lordship, let it be there.
Wednesday. Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Council, BTC, submits the instruction which is dated 12/11/2024, issued by the Secretary BTC to the Office of the Advocate General stroke Senior Standing Counsel of BTC. The Advocate General is also the Senior Standing Counsel, no?
Yes, my lord. But Lordship may not give the Advocate General, Lordship.
I will not.
Advocate General part, Lordship may give. Just
Delete
senior-
it.
Yes,
To
just
the-
Senior Standing.
To the Office of the Senior Standing Counsel of BTC, Assam, to the effect that to the effect that the cases of that the claim of the petitioner shall be placed before the next in the next financial year 2025-2026 in view of paucity of fund in the current financial year. Stop. However, the entitlement of the petitioner having been admitted, comma, the legitimate dues of the petitioner cannot be kept hanging, and as such, the respondent is directed to apprise this court on the next date of listing as regard the time frame within which the claim for payment of the petitioner's contractual dues shall be completed. List again on Wednesday. A copy of the instruction received by so and so is kept on record and marked as X. Mark
Orders item 57 to 60.
I'm for only 57.
MD has changed, so they need to file an IA for substitution.
Who has changed? The managing director.
Yes, ma'am.
But that doesn't absolve the earlier MD.
Applications for the impleadment is almost ready. I will file it by tomorrow.
As prayed for by MS,
SD
Saikya, learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the petitioner to file the impleading application in the matter.
DPO.
61.
My lord, in this case, my lord, we have filed affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 1, my lord.
When did you file? All right, it is there.
Yes,
R1?
Yes, my lord.
It's
That
there.
will cover R2 also. But my lord, main problem is with the now in the state level, my lord. Although they are not party in this contempt petition, we are trying our best, my lord, so that the issues may be resolved, my lord.
State level was informed.
Yes. Therefore, I am just communicating with the commissioner, my lord. So
What
that
is the effect? What is the order that was passed? Contractual bill.
Yes, my lord.
So, according to you, you're not being able to release it
Because not available in the MIS, my lord.
MIS. Yes, I can see that. It was found that no material bill was showing in the MIS.
Yes. Therefore, we are verifying the thing from the state level, my lord.
Then I'll keep it for some.
Yes.
You in the meantime,
My lord.
you find out.
3 weeks time may be granted.
Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel for the contemptor respondent numbers
1 and 2, my lord.
1 and 2 submits that he has personally taken up the matter
Yes.
with the state level
My lord.
in order to resolve the matter.
Yes.
Stop. In view of the aforesaid submission, the contempt petition is adjourned for another period of
3 weeks, my lord.
3 weeks. For further period of 3 weeks. Stop. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
My lord, I'll take
No,
note
what
that, my
is
lord.
it? I didn't even hear you.
Yes.
Fixed date.
Yes.
We done.
Obliged, my lord.
62.
Affidavit's not filed.
My lord,
What is this IA?
I have for my lord for modification and alteration of
Who has
order
filed
that-
the IA?
For bank, my lord.
And for reputation.
My lord,
So far as your lordship, this case is concerned, your lordship, I have talked with my client, your lordship. My client want to resolve the issue with their private respondents, your lordship, to share the benefits.
You want some time?
I want some time, and so far as this IA is concerned, your lordship, probably, your lordship, in view of the judgment of the Honorable Apex Court and this Honorable Court, recovery of pension from the pensionary benefit cannot be made, your lordship, since it is a property, your lordship.
but my lord,
And ultimately, if your lordship
No,
gives
if since it appears that some talks
Lordship.
are upcoming, so I'm just adjourning the matter for the time being.
after 2 weeks, your
my
lordship,
humble submission is lordship. I am for the bank, my lord. We have no objection whatever, my lord. We are ready to pay, my lord, for the both wife as per your court direction, my lord. The question is, during their lifetime of his, he has taken a personal loan from the bank, my lord. And then account is now NPA, my lord. If my lord is not recovered from the pensionary benefit, then interest will be.
All
it
right,
is there to
I'm
do,
just
my
giving
lord.
some time.
Lordship.
How much time you
2
want?
weeks, your lordship.
Mr. S. Borthakur, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that out of court talks are going on in the matter and accordingly seek some accommodation. Stop. Prayer is allowed to list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be
2
fixed by
weeks,
the
my
registrar.
present
2 weeks.
my,
2 weeks.
my present
On
may-
top, you record the presence number.
63.
Obliged.
In this case, on the last occasion, Mr. B. Gogoi appeared and said that the instructions have been received.
Yes, where is B. Gogoi?
'63.
B. Gogoi. Please call. Mr. Datta, wait for some time.
64 to 66.
May it please your lordships. Lordships, this matter pertains to minimum pay scale as per the division bench judgment of Upen Das. The respondent was directed to dispose of my representation within a
They
period
have
of
not
1
done?
month. They have not done it.
Mr.
But
Datta,
on
My lord,
24/7,
still pending?
My lord,
we have filed the affidavit, my lord.
My lord, on 24/7, the respondents had made a statement before this honorable court that the matter has already been forwarded to the finance department. But now the affidavit which has been filed by the respondents, if I may take your lordships to page 27 of the affidavit.
Yes.
Lordship, page 27 is the last communication which has been annexed to the
Duty
affidavit. Affidavit. And if your lordship kindly peruses that this is a communication made to the principal secretary of P&RD department.
Page 27.
Yes, lordship, page 27.
Is a
Annexed
duty
to the-
certificate.
Lordship?
Page 27 is a duty certificate.
Lordship, in my copy, it's annexure B. This has been
Annexure?
Annexure B to the affidavit and affidavit file.
That is 28.
Annexure
28,
B is
lordship.
page 29 in my copy.
Lordship, in my copy, it's 27.
Mr. Datta,
I have to
In his
verify, my
copy,
lord.
it's 28.
I have to verify, my lord.
what is
Why?
the page number in your copy?
28, my lord. That is what he's saying.
What is this 27, 28, 29?
Lordship, if I may just
Yes,
point
please.
out, Lordship, this communication is to the Principal Secretary of P&RD Department. And if I may take your Lordships to the last paragraph.
Yes.
In the light of the above, as the matter is relating to High Court and contempt cases has arisen in respect of the aforesaid cases, hence government is requested to take necessary steps in this regard.
It appears
for
that you have
onward
not
submission to
forwarded to
Finance
Finance
Department.
Department.
My lord, there is no
Mr.
proof that
Datta?
has been
My
forwarded.
lord,
You clarify this.
yes. Because of some notification of the finance department, my lord.
See, whatever be it,
Yes.
there is a positive order
My lord.
for payment of this contractual bill.
No, my lord.
No,
Payment of
Lordship, it is minimum pay scale.
pay scale.
Yes.
Now, if, where is the order of this court?
Lordship, the order of this court is at page 11.
Page 13.
Yes, effective portion is at page 13.
Shall pass a reasoned order. All you need is
This
to
reasoned
dispose
order
of the representation.
My lord.
Now, why should I fail to understand why a litigant
My lord.
has to file contempt cases for implementing the directions passed by this court?
My lord.
The contempt court should not become like an executing court.
My lord. My lord, actually, what happened, my
These
lord?
are
This,
simple matters.
yes, ma'am.
You
This
dispose
respondent,
it
my lord.
of.
This respondent, my lord, was the commissioner of the Panchayat department, my lord. He can already only, my lord. He can
Mr.
forward
Datta,
the
whatever
proceeding.
be it,
My lord,
all
my
that this court directed you is to consider and dispose of the representation.
Yes, my lord.
What is stopping you from doing that?
My lord.
This order was passed in the year 2022,
My lord.
14/12/2022.
My lord.
It's almost 2 years now.
My lord, commissioner, my lord.
And even now, it appears your stands are not clear. In your affidavit, you say forwarded to finance, but that annexure shows
No, my lord.
onward
No, my lord.
submission to
Para
finance.
9, may I read, my lord? Paragraph 9.
I'm not happy with the way the affidavits have been brought in.
My lord,
Mr.
we
Datta.
cannot directly send to the finance department. We can.
A procedure is there.
Yes, my lord.
So whatever be
I have
it,
written in paragraph 9, my lord.
yes.
My lord, the humble deponent begs to state that the deponent has taken all the necessary steps to comply with the directions contained in Honorable Court's order dated 14/12/2022. The office of the deponent had obtained a verification report from CEO Hailakandi Zilla Parishad and prepared a fresh proposal in respect of the petitioner for grant of minimum pay scale and sent the said proposal to government in the P&RD department, not finance department, for onwards forwarding to the finance department. This is a procedure, my lord. which is the competent authority to approve the safe proposal.
Now, what
So
is to be
this
done?
officer, my lord, he did his duty.
What is to be done?
My lord, I'll take instruction from the government, my lord, when that was forwarded or not on that, my lord.
And why so much time taken? Where have you
My lord,
explained in your
as per
affidavit?
my knowledge, my lord.
Where have you explained in your affidavit?
My lord, in this matter, my lord, direction was
Have you
commissioner to-
tendered apology?
Yes, my lord.
Wait, which para?
Paragraph 2, my lord. Fourth line, my lord.
All right.
And
As
this,
prayed for by Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel for the contemptor respondent numbers.
One minute.
Sole respondent.
Respondent, stop, respondent, comma. List this matter again on such and such date to enable the Mr. Datta to place necessary clarification in the matter.
That may be recorded, my lord, that this petitioner sole respondent was transferred in the month of August, my lord.
That's
He is
all
not
right.
available, my lord.
Even if he is transferred,
Yes,
he will
yes,
not be absolved.
Yes, yes.
You may bring the new incumbent because that is for your
Lordship.
benefit.
Yes, yes.
In the meantime, petitioner is at liberty to file necessary application for impleading the new incumbent to the post of
Commissioner.
Commissioner Secretary.
Only commissioner.
Commissioner.
PNRD
PNRD department.
Highly obliged, my lord.
Lordship, if I may pray for another date, maybe 18th December.
All right, all right, all right. All right.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Here, my lord, an amount of 76,18,804 was the amount for supplying of materials under MGNREGA schemes. Page
How
number
much the amount was?
Well, 76,18,000. Well, page number 9, my lord.
This is a contempt case.
Yes, sir. Page
Yes, my
number
lord.
9, my lord. There is a direction, my lord, for payment after verification within 4 months, my lord. It is a 2023
Page
August
number?
9, my lord.
What is that you're handing over, Mr. Datta?
My lord, for verification, my lord, we have wrote the letter to the district commissioner, my lord, because he is the competent authority to verify, my lord, whether those were completed or not, my lord.
This direction,
After the last order, my lord.
This direction
My
was
lord,
passed
my lord, 23/8.
on 23/8/2023.
Yes, sir.
And it says to carry out the verification as to whether the petitioner is entitled to the amount of so and so.
My lord.
It appears that you have written this letter on 16/11/2020.
My lord, what happened, my lord? If the in MIS
Thakur,
lordship, there are few things, my lord.
whatever be it, why haven't you filed an affidavit?
Yes, my
It's a
lord.
contempt
I'll file, my
matter.
lord.
You see, what
Yes,
this
yes.
court is finding difficulty to accept in these contempt matters
My lord.
is the carefree attitude of the respondent.
My lord, we
You
have
are
already
only
filed one
placing
affidavit.
instruction.
We have already filed one affidavit, my lord.
And this is not that this matter has come today for the first time.
Yes,
It has come on several times.
My lord.
By now, the affidavit should have been on record.
Yes, my lord.
Because
Already-
apparently, you have taken so much time to send to carry out the verification.
My lord, lordship,
And
may-
it is this order. It was clear that the said exercise be completed within a period of 4 months.
actually, my lord.
So
we
prima
have-
facie, it appears that you have been sitting over for
we have
several months.
Already filed affidavit, my lord.
Affidavit is filed.
Yes,
My
yes.
lord, the affidavit is filed. There is not a single word about the verification, my lord.
That is why
Not
on the
a
last
single
date, my
word.
lord, court asked for verification. That is why after the last day's order, my lord, we have written to the deputy commissioner again, my lord. That is the reason, my lord.
Very sad.
My lord.
When the order of
My
the
lord, we
court
will
was very clear.
expeditiously dispose these
Paragraph
matters, my
5 was very clear.
lord. I'm personally discussing with the officer,
That's
my
right, Mr. Datta, but it looks like your respondents are not listening to you.
My lord.
What is the difficulty of understanding paragraph 5?
My lord.
What is the difficulty? Why the verification was not carried?
My lord.
Your affidavit filed on 5th August 2024 doesn't even address the
My
issue
lord.
of verification.
Nothing, my lord. My lord.
Are you understanding what
Yes,
I'm
yes, yes,
saying?
yes, my lord. I
The
am
manner in which these matters are being handled
My lord.
by the respondent
Yes, yes, yes.
is not very satisfactory. These are contempt proceedings.
My lord, I'll take care of this matter.
These are contempt
Yes,
proceedings.
yes,
Please be mindful.
My lord, my lord.
It appears now the verification they have sought for However, I will just post it. I'm not saying anything
My lord.
because I am not satisfied
My lord.
with your conduct. It appears that this contempt petition has been filed against the order dated 23/8/2023, whereby the Commissioner, Panchayat and Rural Development Department was directed to carry out the verification as to whether the petitioner is entitled to the amount of rupees 76,18,804, and upon making necessary verification, if it is found that the petitioner is entitled to, to pay the said amount to the petitioner within a period of 4 months from the date of receipt of the certified copy of the said order. Stop. It appears that in the affidavit in opposition filed on 5/8/2024, the respondent has not addressed the issue of verification, for which this court, by order dated 8/11/2024, directed the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the respondent to apprise this court as to whether the amount to which the petitioner claims is entitled to has been verified or not. Today, when the matter was posted, Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the respondent, places a letter dated 16/11/2024, whereby it appears that the district commissioner, whereby it appears that the Joint Commissioner, Panchayat and Rural Development, Assam, by letter dated 16/11/2024, has instructed the District Commissioner as DPC MGNREGA Kachar to conduct a physical verification as regards the claims of the petitioner. Stop. List the matter after how much? 2 weeks?
3 weeks, my lord.
After 3 weeks that they did it. List again on such and such date, on which date up to date status of the aforesaid verification be placed before this court by Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the respondent.
Page 16 may be seen for the time being.
I'm not saying anything.
Examining in the state level.
Do whatever you're doing, Mr. Datta. This court is only concerned of the positive implementation of the court's order. You have difficulty. You file extension applications. What prevents you from filing an application for extending time given?
My lord. Yes.
Are you following what I'm saying? You may have difficulty.
My lord.
But the way the respondent authorities and the government officers are dealing with such matters is not correct. You are simply sitting over the matters.
My lord. All right.
68.
All right. May I please, lordship?
Yes.
Order is, my lord, case 15, my lord.
Affidavits filed.
Lordship, I appear for respondent 3. I have not filed the affidavit, but respondent 3, Lordship, is with regard to those appointments to be made in the BSF. So those appointments have already been made, Lordship. If I may just.
No, but
pertain to Lordship.
What about 1, 2, 4, and 6?
I'll just point out, Lordship.
Who is appearing for 1, 2, 4, and 6?
My lord, I am appearing for, my lord, appellate number file for number 5.
What about 1, 2, 4, and 6? Because the office note indicates no AD card has been received.
But I have instruction from the number 2 also, my lord.
But Wakalatnama not yet given.
I think you file it then if you are filing, because you see there's an office note about 1, 2, 4, and 6. Mr. K.K. Parasar, Learned Counsel, enters appearance on behalf of respondent number?
5 already I have submitted, and now instructions from
Learned
2.
Counsel, appearing on behalf of respondent number 5, submits that he has also received instructions to enter appearance on behalf of respondent number 2, and accordingly submits that he shall file he shall file the power within a period of 1 week from today. Stop. It further appears that the notice in respect of respondent number 1, 4, and 6 is still awaited. A service of notice is still awaited. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Mr. Chandra, you take this back on that date you submit.
Yes.
1963.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi. You were submitted on the last occasion that some instructions have come. But why you all don't file the instructions by affidavit, Mr. Gogoi? These are contempt matters.
Day-to-day developments, it will be difficult.
What day-to-day developments? It's very difficult.
Yes.
I do not approve, especially when these are contempt matters.
Lots.
Yes, what is it now?
My lord, Lordship will see the para D.
Yes.
My lord, they have submitted the proposal. We are waiting for the final concurrence. Let it be after 4 weeks, my lord. Already submitted.
Mr. Gogoi, the instruction which the court was thinking you will place is that this has been done.
That, my lord,
These are contempt proceeding. There is already a direction. You are still saying the same thing, fund non-available.
Lordship will post it after 4 weeks.
What is this non-availability of fund being a ground for not making these payments when you are in welfare state?
And when these works are done, but perhaps there is prior budgeting that this is to be done.
I will give a date, my lord, after 4 weeks.
All right.
Some observation and my lord, at least I can convey to them, my lord, some strict observation.
Heard Mr. M. Datta, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. V. Gogoi, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent numbers
1 and 4.
So I take 1.
4. For respondent numbers. It appears that this matter pertains to non-compliance of the order dated 19/9/2022, wherein the respondents were to consider the contractual dues of the petitioner for payment of the admitted amount. Today, when the matter was called, Mr. B. Gogoi submits the instruction received from the office of the Executive Engineer PWD within bracket R by letter dated 8/10/2024, wherein it is stated that an amount of rupees 14.71620 lakhs was proposed before the CEPWD by letter dated 6/8/2024, and after meeting a query, CEPWD within bracket R resubmitted the fund demand proposal to the Deputy Secretary to the Government of Assam PWD Department within bracket Budget Branch Dispur for the same amount by letter dated 30/8/2024. Stop. It appears that despite positive direction from this court in WPC 4700 of 2020 by judgment and order dated 19/9/2022 to consider the contractual dues of the petitioner for payment, the said payment is still awaiting. Prima facie, the act of not considering the payment due to the petitioner despite of direction of this court is contemptuous. However, before issuing adverse orders, this court grants further 3 weeks time to the petitioner, to the respondents to purge in the matter. Accordingly, list after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Let it be 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Try to get it.
4 weeks.
Obliged.
Obliged, Lordship.
69.
Contempt proceeding, Lordship, for non-compliance of order dated 28 February 2024, Lordship.
You were absent on the last date. This is item 20?
69.
69. Why has it come for orders today?
My lord, for service of notice, my lord. He informed my lord that some officers of PNRD department is also there, so I can appear for them. My lord.
So are you appearing for, so that does it mean that service is complete?
I have to check, my lord.
Yes, Lordship. As per office note, service is completed by postal tracking, Lordship.
Office note dated 18/9/2024.
Only 1 and 3, my lord.
Huh?
1 and 3, my lord.
Indicates that notice,
Lordship,
so that service of notice is completed in respect of respondents 1, 2, and 3. Stop. Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel, enters appearance on behalf of respondent numbers
1 and 3, my lord.
1 and 3, and seeks 3 weeks time to file return in the matter. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Lordship, fund is already released by respondent number 1, Lord. So it is pending before.
It's a contempt case. Let them file their. You do whatever is to be done in the meantime.
Lordship.
270.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of S. Doctor.
Yes, Mr. S. Datta. Oh, no, this is a different S. Datta.
He couldn't appear because due to medical emergency.
But what about the affidavit opposition?
We have received the as per
It has not been filed.
So affidavit in opposition also medical emergency.
No, we have
Then
received the record, but we
how
need
much
6
time?
months, 6
So
weeks.
say
time.
that.
6
Why do you
weeks time.
start by making a prayer that someone is not well? Say what is relevant as prayed for by Mr.
You, Doctor.
You, Datta, learned counsel, appearing for the respondent bank, list this matter after
6 weeks.
No, 6 weeks. After 3 weeks to enable the said respondent bank to file return in the matter. 17, huh?
We are filing affidavit, my lord. Already served copy to the petitioner. My lord.
You've received?
Yes, I received last month.
74.
Yes.
This is of supplementary list.
Yes.
Mr. S. Dr. learned counsel, appearing for respondent number 2.
1, my lord.
Respondent number 1. 1 and 2 or only
Yes,
1?
yes. Filing for 1, my lord.
For respondent number 1 and for respondent number 1, that an affidavit in opposition has been filed today.
Yes.
And the same is served upon Mr.
M. Islam.
Mr. M. Islam, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner. Stop. Mr. M. Islam submits that he has received the copy of the said affidavit on opposition. However, the same is not on record. Let registry verify and place the same on record. List after
2 weeks. My lord.
1 week. After 1 week
My
on a
lord, 2
date to
weeks,
be
my lord.
fixed by the registry. Mr. Doctor, you have filed your affidavit.
Yes.
How does it matter 2
My lord,
weeks or 1 week?
That matter, my lord. In another matter, we have discussed, my lord, that IA is pending before division bench, my lord. That will cover.
What
this
about
case.
R2?
Respondent number 2, my lord, this affidavit will cover, my lord.
He further submits that the affidavit filed on behalf of respondent number 1 shall also cover
The stand of the
respondent number 2. But Mr. Datta, you are aware this is contempt
Yes,
proceeding?
yes, my lord.
So if tomorrow
Yes,
this court finds,
my lord.
then no further time will be given to you because you have taken the stand today.
My lord, my lord.
So be careful.
Respondent number 2 does not have any role, my lord.
Whatever, I'm
Yes,
making
yes.
it clear, it's a contempt
My lord.
proceeding.
My lord.
If we find something is there, then his apology will not be there.
Yes, yes, I understand that. Highly obliged.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
List after 1 week or date to be fixed by the registry.
75 to 78.
May I please, Your Lordship? Yes, my lord. I am the petitioner, my lord. I have filed an IM, my lord, for payment of my salaries, for 17 months, commencing from April 2017 to
Your
August
IA is for what? For payment of salary?
Yes, for payment of salary, my lord. And in the IM, my lord, I have stated that if this salary is paid, I shall withdraw all that this money cases, my lord.
You are for health.
For the agriculture department.
The department you have not served.
You served to a wrong person, Lordship. That's why on the last occasion I have.
No, my lord. They have filed an affidavit in opposition on the last.
Mr. Counsel, please
Yes.
facilitate the court proceeding. Miss Counsel is saying that she has not received a copy of the IA. Please serve a copy.
My lord, I shall serve. Already I have served.
No, that
on
has
the-
been said to have
yes,
been
my lord.
served upon someone, some wrong person.
My lord, the affidavit.
Anyway, let the court not be troubled with all this. You please serve. I'm taking it up when? Wednesday?
My lord will just peruse the order date 29/10/24.
Yes.
My lord, there was a direction on us, earlier direction. My lord, we are a neutral party here. I am appear from the personal department, my lord.
So placing the inquiry report.
An inquiry report, my lord. That we have, my lord, already placed. Our role is very limited to that only, my lord.
All right. But
so
since an IA has been filed seeking certain directions, this court will have to consider the IA.
Exactly.
However, it appears that IA is not served to the agriculture department. So let a copy be given and I'll post it next week then.
Next week I'll be out of station, Lordship. The 20.
A date may be fixed, my lord.
After next week.
Yes,
Use
yes.
MS
Arbora,
MS Arbora. Learned Counsel for respondent number
Agriculture department.
for
Lordship.
the agricultural department.
In
submits-
the IA, we are for respondent number 2, 3, 4, and 5.
IA Diba for respondent numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 within bracket agricultural department submits that a copy of the instant IA has not been served upon her. Stop. Let a copy of the IA be served to MS so and so by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. List again on 4/12/24.
Obliged, Lordship.
79.
My lord, in this case, my lord, matter may pass over for a time being, my lord.
Time being.
My lord, senior counsel can show him and is in a
Yes,
great-
Mr. Chakrabarti.
No, I filed this IA for vacating the interim order, and my lord, as per the last order passed in the writ petition, there's an order for taking up the entire matter for disposal. My lord.
All right, Mr. Chaudhary is not there right now. Some other date. When can it be taken?
Is an interim order, my lord.
We'll continue till then.
Then next week.
Next
any
week.
date, my lord. Any date.
Suggest next week Tuesday
Tuesday or
Monday. Or huh? Mr.
Tuesday, my
Chakrabarti?
lord.
All
Can
right,
it be on
as prayed
that
for,
26th?
list on
26th.
26/11/2024. Interim, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing.
Master.
Then 71 for hearing.
82 again. 70. Yes, Mr. Das.
This is a matter pertaining to departmental proceeding, major penalty, reduction of pay. Lord, before I start with the hearing, my lord, since it's a major penalty proceeding and I have challenged on the basis of, on the ground of, my lord, perversity, lord, the records of the departmental proceeding would be required.
Records are not called.
Records were not called, my lord, earlier. So,
All right. Yes, Mr. Borwa.
My lord, I'll get the record, my lord.
You have the records available. It appears that the records of the departmental proceedings is essential and necessary for effective adjudication of the matter. Accordingly, let the records be placed on the next date. List again on
any date convenient to my friend, my lord.
December 1st week, my lord.
All right, on such and such date.
10 December.
You say Mr. N. Barwa, huh? Learned Counsel. Heard Mr. H.K. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. N. Barwa, Learned Counsel, appearing for the State Bank of India authorities.
End of the list, item 52.
Much obliged.
Yes, Mr. Upamanyu, is it covered?
Lordship, I'd like to file my affidavit.
You like to file your affidavit?
Yes, Lordship.
All right.
And the Finance Department presents.
But you clarify, and no further time will be given to you.
Yes, Lordship.
Heard Mr. A. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Counsel for the Health and Family Welfare Department. Mr. B. Sharma
For the
for
accountant.
Learned Counsel for the Finance.
Accountant.
For the Accountant General.
Lordship for
And
Finance.
Mr. Finance is there, anyone?
Lordship B. Gogoi's name may be.
And Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel for the Finance Department. Stop. Aspirate, Mr. D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Counsel. No, just before that. You had submitted there is a covered judgment, right?
Yes, Lordship.
Mr. A. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the issue involved in the present writ petition is covered by the judgment and order dated.
Lordship, 25/10/2024.
Yeah. Other cases
Passed
also
in
there.
One second, give one by one. 25/10.
2024.
2024 passed in WPC
3486 of 2024.
3486 of
2024.
2024. Stop. However, Mr. D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Counsel for the Health and Family Welfare Department, disputes the same and seeks 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition in the matter. Stop. Prayer is allowed. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed.
Date may be given.
Lordship, can it be after 3 weeks, Lordship?
2 weeks. You
Date may be given.
clarify why you are saying it's not covered.
Yes.
Date.